So you just thought of a really good idea for a film. Well, what do you do now? It's time to turn that idea into a story. Welcome to the Film Nook. If you're looking for stylish transitions for your video, then check out Stanza by Rocketstock. You'll be cutting from scene to scene like a pro. Link in the description. A story starts with some sort of scenario, character, or moment you can see inside your head and then expanding on it. Now don't get bogged down by formatting and complex story structure just yet. Right now all you need to do is outline the things that can happen to your characters throughout the film by making a big list of stuff that can happen. These are sometimes referred to as story beats, and listing them creates a beat sheet. Our latest short film, Backstage, was a product of a writing exercise we call Story in a Can. We brainstormed the idea on camera and outlined the beats in the episode. I've put a link down below if you want to watch the birth of our latest short film. Instead of trying to knock out a formatted script from the get-go, write down your beat sheet and use this as a brainstorming session to develop your story further. As an example, here are the beats for Backstage. A man interviews a wrestler backstage. Title: The stage manager is alerted to a wrestler locking himself in the cubicle. The medium offers to help. The medium talks to the fly swatter to calm him down and urge him to fight. The medium heads to the ring. The fly swatter makes a break for it. The fly swatter witnesses a group of dedicated fans and changes his decision. He returns and fights in the ring. So now you've got your basic story elements, it must be time to write the script, right? Well, I'd advise against this for now. At the moment you have a simplified template for your film, and swapping and changing the beats inside the template is a lot easier to wrap your head around than swapping and changing the beats inside a formatted script. You currently have the ingredients to your cake on the counter, but before you mix them together, you want to measure them out. Don't be so hasty to bake the cake if you currently have too little flour, too much sugar, and have completely misplaced the eggs. There are a few simple methods I use to make sure it's as tasty as possible to the audience. You're making it for someone to watch and enjoy at the end of the day, so if they take a bite and it tastes horrible, they're not going to enjoy it. The first thing I measure are the three main ingredients: character, conflict, and goal. This is a structure storytellers have been using for thousands of years, and without it, your cake might be too sweet or may not rise in the oven. Who are they? What do they want? And who and what is stopping them? At the end of the day, the tools you have available, the camera, the sound, the actors, the lights, they're all just tools available so you can tell the right information to the audience. In Backstage, we try to help the audience understand our characters using a few different methods. Firstly, the medium. We are shown his pantomime aggressive wrestling persona in the cold open at the beginning, then we see his contrasted personality and commitment to his cause once we cut into the locker room. Then when the conflict occurs, we see him rise to the occasion. He's a character of passion, he's heartfelt, confident, and he's a bit weird. His goal is to simply fight in the ring. This is clear because he literally says it at the beginning. I'm gonna beat him and bash him! His face is on all of the posters and he's concentrating so hard as he looks at his reflection in the mirror. Everything points towards this guy being a big deal. What's stopping him from fighting in the ring? It's the fly swatter. The fly swatter is the guy he is supposed to fight. If he doesn't get this guy out of the cubicle and into the ring, he doesn't achieve his goal. The fly swatter is a little bit different. We learn about his character more through empathy than anything else. We've all been in the situation we are pushed into and feel trapped. He is literally boxed in the cubicle, and the over the cubicle shot is a deliberate choice to emphasise this information to the audience. His goal is to leave, it's as simple as that. We know this through his negative reaction to the medium's tales of his past. We know this as he is quietly removing his costume throughout the scene, and we know this when he finally tells the medium after letting it build up inside his head. Stopping the fly swatter from achieving his goal is shame. He is nervous, he wants to leave, but at the same time he is completely ashamed to let these people down. The clock is ticking for the fly swatter. He is given 20 minutes and he knows with every cue of music he can hear coming from the stage that his time is coming to an end. At the end of the film we have resolution. The medium gets to fight his final match and he successfully convinces the fly swatter to fight. The fly swatter is courageous, he actually achieves his original goal of leaving, but that goal suddenly reveals itself to be more than just fleeing. It's an internal struggle of anxiety which he overcomes in the most peculiar way. Your characters, their goals and their conflict don't have to be perfectly multi-layered pieces of plot, but without them at all, your film might taste bad. Film is a language, and that language derives from campfire tales and slumber party ghost stories. They all share a common tongue, and it's up to us as filmmakers to deliver that information in an entertaining and visually cinematic way using the tools we have available. If you like this video, consider subscribing. We make videos like this every Tuesday and bonus content every Sunday. Thanks to Rocketstock for sponsoring the episode. With over 200 exclusive transitions, their Stanza Pack is a great way to instantly up your editing game. Check it out by visiting rocketstock.com or via the link in the description. If you haven't checked out our latest short film Backstage, go watch it. We'd love to know what you think. Constructive criticism is 100% welcome. I've been Richard Scott, thank you for watching the film look, and remember to achieve it one shot at a time.